Hi, I'm Gary Kelly, and I'm joined today by Andrea Castanetti, and we're talking about the things that Andrea does to um, coordinate giving back to the community. Um, your office is full of stuff. It's not full of real estate stuff. It is full of toys.
Yep.
It's very heartwarming. How do you determine who can come and pick stuff up? Because I came from a world that not everyone was charitable. We used to call them opportunists.
Yes.
And what would happen is we would do something good, and you would find something good on Facebook Marketplace later because they're selling for money what they were just given. And it goes from being heartwarming to a kick in the gut. So how do you screen? Do you try to check on that?
I have a lot to say on this, and I literally
Please do.
Okay, how long do we have? I almost put a post up about this morning, and I was trying to think of the proper way to word it because a few people said, "Well, how do you know? And are they a scammer?" And at the end of the day, you don't know. But there's always going to be a few bad apples, no matter what industry, nonprofit, charity, no matter where you are. There's going to be people that take advantage. That's when I just say, you know what? Let karma happen. I give to give. I give from my heart. And, I'll give you an example. There was, and everybody knows this story. During COVID, there was a whole.
Well, if everyone knows it, you don't need to tell.
Well, they don't always know the backstory.
Exactly.
So here's the backstory, everybody. There was a homeless man living in the Cape with his dog. And I have a very soft spot for dogs. So if you ever want anything from me, show me like a cute golden retriever. So I said, you know what? We're going to help this guy. We're going to change this guy's life. We're going to get this dog off the street, get him off the street because he wouldn't give up his dog, which, I give credit for that. We bought him a van. We filled this van with we hollowed out the van and made a bed.
It was earlier this year.
Yeah, I forget when it was.
No, but it was earlier this year.
Yeah, last year, something like that. So Amazon boxes came in. We had clothes and refrigerator. We had everything you could possibly imagine. He was very grateful the first week. Then there was a little issue with brakes or something. Then it went on to a tirade on social media where he was going to sue me because everything that we gave him was not brand new, blah, blah, blah. So long story short, unfortunately, there are going to be some people that don't have the right intentions, but who am I to police it? I give again because I want to give. People give because they want to give. I can't sit here and, question everybody down, to, where it's going, what it's doing. I have found that I've built a lot of relationships with these people throughout the years, and the people that they refer and their friends that they bring in, 95% of them are legit, and the 5 that aren't, what are you going to do?
Are the referrals that you get from organizations or individuals?
Both. Yeah. So what we have found lately is a lot more organizations and teachers, and I've had principals, I've had churches. A lot of people are reaching out that need individual help or help on a more grand scale. So for me, it's if you work up the nerve to ask for help, who am I to say no? I don't know your full story, and it's none of my business.
We all have a story.
Listen, that's a whole nother segment. Oh. Yes, we all have another story, but think about it. I have been at the worst of the worst, at the lowest of the low, and I'm like, thank God I didn't have kids at that time, because I can't imagine being a parent, not being able to provide a meal or toys for a holiday or birthday gifts or the basic stuff that a parent provides. I know how it felt being a single person, being at that lowest point. So, to me, again, I have a soft spot for people that have kids and are going through tough times, because none of us are invincible. None of us are immune to not going through, a tough time. And I've been there. My mom was a single mother, and I know she worked 3 jobs to support my brother and I. So, for me, single parents, I want to be that person that people can go to and feel comfortable going to. And again, no judgment. You need help, I'm going to help you. If you take advantage, then you just let karma happen. Sometimes it doesn't happen fast enough. However,
no,
I don't wish bad on people.
I understand. I really do. I've seen. I used to work in another city in the Northeast.
Okay.
And we had a building, large building, 8 stories.
Yeah.
And the owners got together one day and said, "We're going to burn it down." And I'm sitting in this meeting and I'm saying, "Hold it! You're going to burn it down? That's a felony."
Right.
And I said, "You guys are so stupid." And they were taken aback that I was that abrupt. I said, "It's a cement building.
Right.
It was a bank. When they were bored, they would pour more concrete.
Right.
You got a guy living on the second floor,
Yeah.
under the stairs. And they're like, what? There's a guy on the second floor? The guy on the second floor had his little suite. And he had an extension cord. He had a light in there. And I'm not saying that was a great way to live.
Yep.
But the building wasn't empty.
Right.
And here's a guy that's, living there. So you can't distinguish.
You can't. And you don't know, and I do get that question a lot, though. I mean, literally on a post the other day, how do you know who deserves it? I don't. But you know what? Especially now, people want to give. I wish people were this giving all year round, because, I'm always begging for money and supplies and donations. But, there's way more people, especially now.
There's not a week that goes by that an email doesn't come out saying, hey, guys.
Please help.
Can you help? I want to come back to that idea, but I want to do it in the next segment.
Okay.
Thank you.
Of course.